Hello everyone, welcome back to Tomy Fan Club.
Today, I'd like to take you on a tour of my brand new freight railway layout, designed to recreate a large-scale rail logistics hub. The layout features a spacious container yard, a vehicle loading terminal, and a dedicated DD51 locomotive depot, all working together to create a realistic freight operation. Now, let's dive in and take a closer look. Let's begin with the first section of the layout, the vehicle loading terminal. This area is designed for loading and unloading automobiles. A large orange gantry crane carefully transfers vehicles between the loading yard and the freight train before they're transported to their destinations by rail. With the vehicle loading terminal now taking shape, let's move on to another key feature of this layout, the DD51 locomotive depot. This depot is designed to accommodate 3 DD51 and DE10 locomotives, which serve as the primary engines for hauling container trains and fuel freight services. Having a dedicated locomotive depot keeps the layout well organized, while adding another layer of realism to the entire freight terminal. Before we begin the test run, I'll spend a little more time adding details to the surrounding scenery. These finishing touches help bring the layout to life and make the entire freight terminal feel even more realistic. For this test run, I've chosen the EF60-19 to haul the automobile freight train. Let's see how smoothly it performs as it travels through the layout, and whether everything operates exactly as intended. As the train slowly pulls into the terminal, the vehicle loading operation begins. Watching the trains and loading equipment work together brings the entire freight terminal to life, creating a realistic railway logistics scene throughout the layout. Next, we'll begin building the container yard, the heart of this freight terminal. As the central hub for cargo handling, it's one of the most important areas in the entire layout and plays a key role in bringing the whole freight operation together. This area is designed to handle a large volume of shipping containers. Freight trains arrive here for loading and unloading, after which the containers are carefully transferred to their designated storage areas, creating a smooth and organized cargo operation. Next, I'll build the Container Operations Office, which serves as the control center for managing freight movements throughout the terminal. It plays a key role in coordinating container handling and keeping the entire freight operation running efficiently. With the main structures now complete, it's time to focus on the finer details. By adding miniature figures and scenic elements throughout the layout, the entire scene feels more vibrant, immersive, and true to a real freight terminal. For this test run, I've chosen the DF200 Red Bear to haul the container train. Let's see how smoothly it handles the newly completed route, and whether it can pull the train through the layout without any issues. Of course, freight transportation isn't handled by rail alone. To create a more complete logistics network, I also built a dedicated road for container trucks, connecting the container yard with the various operating areas throughout the terminal. This allows both rail and road transport to work together, making the entire freight operation feel even more realistic. With the new roadway complete, it's time to put it to the test. Let's watch the container trucks in action and see how seamlessly the entire transportation system works together with the railway network terminal. Next, I added another railway line dedicated to DD51 container train operations. This new route is designed specifically for container traffic, improving the overall efficiency and flow of freight operations throughout the terminal. With the new track in place, it's time to add the finishing touches around the route. By placing additional scenery and small details throughout the area, the layout becomes even more immersive, creating the atmosphere of a real freight terminal. Now it's time for another test run. This time, the DD51 takes on the task of hauling a container train along the newly completed route. Let's see how smoothly everything performs and how this new section completes the overall freight terminal. For the final stage, I added more finishing details, including worker figures and various scenic elements throughout the terminal. These small additions bring each area to life, creating a more authentic atmosphere and completing the look of a fully operational freight terminal. After many hours of planning, building, and testing, this freight terminal layout with its container locomotive depot is finally complete. Every section has been carefully designed and refined, bringing the vision of a realistic railway freight terminal to life. This layout showcases how rail transportation, container handling, and multiple freight operations work together as one integrated logistics hub. By bringing all of these elements into a single layout, it creates a more realistic and immersive representation of a modern freight terminal. I hope this video has given you plenty of ideas and inspiration for your own Plarail railway layouts. Whether you're already building layouts or just starting to plan your next project, I hope you found something here that inspires your own creativity. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe so you won't miss any future projects. I'd also love to hear your ideas, so leave a comment below and let me know what kind of layout you'd like to see me build next. Thank you so much for watching all the way to the end. I truly appreciate your support, and I'll see you again in the next video.
Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.